This is a book review of Mockingbird, sort of volume 1 of Mockingbird, as far as I can explain, because there is a volume 2. I haven't got volume 2 yet, so I will be getting it, which is weird because it came out in 2016. It's got 132 pages, obviously, all in colour all the way through, and includes a variety of different stories. And that's Mockingbird 1 to 5, the series of Mockingbird Shield 50th Anniversary, issue 1 by Chelsea Cain, etc., etc. And I'll give you a complete list because obviously colourists, inkers, letterers, all the people that, as well as obviously the artists. So there's the complete list. And it's nice that they've included the various books. Quite often they don't. They put the Avengers or Fantastic Four or something silly, and you think, why are they doing that? Surely advertise Mockingbird. Because here's Mockingbird. This is where you got the first story of Mockingbird. This is in Astonishing Tales, issue 6. Now, sadly, they include a couple of pages, which is quite different there as well. So you've got that storyline there, and obviously Mockingbird all the way through. Absolutely brilliant. I loved that book. One of my favourite collections. I love that sort of collection. And then another collection I thoroughly enjoyed as well. This one's slightly different because it's not so much of Mockingbird, but I mention it because it's got the Death of Mockingbird, which is slightly confusing since this comes later, but there is an explanation which I will. There's Infinity Formula and Super Soldier. I know it's not much of a spoiler, but that's what it has to be said. Slight spoiler alert. But yeah, all those sort of things always. I don't know why they killed her off in the first place if you're just going to bring her back and on some vague reason like that. But that's the way they work. I'm glad she's back. And may she continue to have many more books. Personally, I thoroughly enjoy it. Mockingbird's adventures. Great scientist, adventurer, just great round and fun as well, which is excellent. And there you've got Hawkeye avenging Archer as well, obviously with more Mockingbird stories as well. And obviously West Coast Avengers comes to mind for Epic Collections, etc. or more. So you've got, and someone will probably hopefully put in the comments saying, well, you've left off XYZ comics. I probably have. My apologies. But it's great. This is fun. She's at S.H.I.E.L.D. Initially, I love the colour in here. It's got some beautiful pattern designs all the way through. Colouring is just great. Lots of use of gradients and patterns, which I just adore. Sort of work I do in Photoshop. I love working with that as well. So it's just good, absolutely glorious to see them. And you've got zombies as well. Absolute heaven for me. Zombies as well. I love zombies. Well, maybe not personally, but in comic books and films, yes. So you've got, I'm done with Western. And also she's got powers and things. It's a whole heap of story. And it's just fun all the way through. I think it's just, I love the socks as well. And also Howard Duck. Every scene on this was just visual, it's just jokes all the way through it, visual jokes, which is organic chemistry, she said. I mean, what's wrong with the character? I love it. She's reading, you can see her reading sort of like bookshelf with organic chemistry or sort of tensor mathematics or something on the shelves, and you're thinking, yes, that's what you want. Definitely a brilliant character. Thanks for experimental dose of XYZ. And you've got Tony Stark there. But obviously she's goes for a whole variety of various medical practitioners and people taking blood and all that sort of stuff. And they're always analysing to see what there's some problems, etc. Or more that they can use or probably in other ways. And she has got this various paranoia level. But obviously rings 8. I love the dog. You've always got to have a. There's nothing better than that. Just have a dog there. And of course, you've got a good old. And also, there's some great. And this, you've got Lance Hunter, who's a great character as well. You've got obviously him there. He's a sort of like the James Bond of this Agent 007 kind of character, but just fun. Obviously, playing off with Bobby Morse, obviously Mockingbird, and going around, obviously. And then, of course, all the problems that they have there. That's just absolutely great story. The next story, onto a thing, is this. It's a nice, slows down, totally slow, because nothing much happens. You've got this mutant girl, and she's got these powers which have just suddenly come about, and she's got a friend stuck in a bubble, floating above the street, which is a bit of a problematic. Of course, all the police come along, and, well. And I love this bit here where shows her early days, where she's sort of probably not recommended at all for any. Can we find a magical amulet? She obviously wanted to become a superhero. Heroine. and she wasn't radioactive, etc. You know, all those sort of things. Anyway, she found out, she thinks, why. You've got all the superheroes, obviously Submariner here. And also, she's really into maths and science. Excellent. Great character. So, you got that storyline, which is, I found it thoroughly enjoyable. Then, on to the next one. And this is a real good one as well. You've got, obviously, the agent there. And you've got... not AIM this time. AIM is always they're always virtually always have great fun with AIM. AIM seems, because obviously they're scientists, they never seem to be very good in any conflicts, but this lot they're even worse. You've got Tim, obviously another bunch of secret C lab written down, total idea mechanics. You know, you've got like signs up on the walls telling you where the secret labs are, kind of thing, and you are here. So it makes it, it's very easy to get, you know, sort of walking around and just fun. So, on to the next story. And weirdly, like I said, the story just suddenly breaks. It's a bit odd. I love this bit where you've got zombies. And you've got her just standing there, beautiful. And then you've got obviously all the other various superheroes. Obviously, she's saying it's getting a bit crowded, genetic mutations, etc., etc. You've got Moon Girl, the dinosaur on the back. Miss Marvel, all these characters, Hellcat, Luke Cage. I'm surprised Jessica wasn't in this as well. So you've got awesome glow stick hand power she's obviously got as well. There's a whole heaps of things. But you've also got Howard the Duck as well. Brilliant. Even though the zombies, obviously, the S.H.I.E.L.D. are obviously doing some various things. You've got, but it's the panel structure and everything, the actual flow of the story is just very, very good, just all the way through. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Found it very easy to read, which is always a good thing. It's one of these books you can read in under an hour easily, and I loved it. And yeah, Howard the Duck, brilliant. More stories with Howard the Duck definitely are needed. Now you've got here Mockingbird, S.H.I.E.L.D. 50th anniversary as well, and this is really nice as well. So you've got a lovely story there, which is strange enough using the cover that was I saw earlier. Oh, obviously that cover. Now this one has got, she turns around and says, "Clint, wake up." And of course it isn't. It's the other guy. And I love all the Union Jack in there. It's great. And he's even got Union Jack. Just to differentiate the two, you've got obviously Hawkeye and his obviously American flag, and you've got the other. And again, they've got lovely the patterns all the way through this. And it's just great. I love her flat as well. That's pretty good. Oh no, that's his flat. Whatever. His flat, of course. She's in UK, obviously. But it's just, wow. That's a nice looking kitchen. Great scene later, which is actually really good because it finishes off a storyline that, well, I don't know if she had many other appearances in any other story. There's this character called Dr. Calvin, obviously Wilma Calvin. Now, she appeared in my those early books I showed. And she was obviously one of the Astonishing Tales, super soldier and that sort of thing. So it's really nice connection with this. And it sort of rounds the story off, which is really quite good. And you got that. And, well, I love that story as well. Really good. See, again, showing her her expertise even. And you've got the variant covers at the back. And then you've got obviously some... additional text there, and now I've got to love these ones. These are great. These sort of things that would turn up in the like Millie the Model, Patsy Walker ones, where you get the cutouts. You get those things and put them on. I don't think anyone's going to do that, but I suppose you could photocopy them or get a second copy. But who would? But I always love those things. They're really quite silly, and they're a great opportunity for lots of silly sort of comments to be added to the thing. Paper dolls, etc. Repeat, have a glass of wine kind of thing. Yeah, just humour all the way through. Not that I'm recommending that. However, this is absolutely best-selling author, as it says here, Chelsea Cain. And I've actually ordered a couple more books of Chelsea Cain, which I must admit I had never heard of. So, well, I thought, you know what, it sounds really good story. She's crazy. So, yeah. I thought I must get some of those. So So looking forward to those. I'll be reading those shortly, and I'll do a book review of those as well. But I love this book. Absolutely love this book, and I am looking forward to volume 2. Now, I know, so I've seen other reviews where people said they didn't like it. So it's obviously one of ones where people were either or the other way. They're just going to, but a lot of people put this was amazing. And I have to say, side with this. I thought it was a great little addition, even if I was slightly surprised that there was a Mockingbird, since I assumed that she had been killed. But I'm glad she's back. Mockingbird, I Can Explain. Totally recommended.